Do you sometimes find yourself in need of a plot twist in seconds? These 5 random tables can drop instant drama into your campaign.
Hey, I'm Bear from Final Parsec. We've recently released and have been working on our new Random Tables tool, which lets you search, share, and roll on this huge database of fun tables. If you run low prep or sandbox style games, or just love chaos, these random tables, in my opinion, are pure gold. Let's take a look.
In a lot of tabletop games, players will often find themselves in a tavern with a whole cast of non-player characters to talk to. Having rumors getting dropped in these conversations is always a great way to kick off a quest, or just sow paranoia.
In this example, they say there's a knight wielding a sword which reflects not just light, but potential destinies. This gives your players a person of interest they might want to try to locate, or could lend credibility to another character claiming to know something about the future.
Another one I really like is having motives for non-player characters to either trust or betray others. It can sometimes be hard to come up with these on the spot, but they are super valuable for just adding a good layer of depth to make characters feel more real.
In this example, you might have a non-player character who places their allegiance according to how they're treated by others, and prioritizes that above their own dreams. This small detail that you may have otherwise not considered can really bring a character to life.
Okay, next up, local factions or guilds. Factions and guilds are really good for building power dynamics. Any place that has ever existed has groups of people that have common goals and common enemies. Having players get exposed to these groups kind of forces them to choose alliances, and oftentimes, siding with a faction can come with consequences.
And here we rolled the Antlered Veil. I guess my forest just got a secret police made of druids. I can't wait for the party to break a treaty by accident.
Okay, I also have NPC Friendships and Rivalries here. I'll admit this one is pretty similar to the one I showed you earlier, but I really want to double down on the importance of giving the non-player characters in your world motivations and relationships. It's these exact kind of things that take a flat character and give them the depth to turn into a living, breathing part of the story you're trying to tell. I don't like this one. Let's re-roll it. Oh yeah, this is much better. 2 traveling merchants who are constantly competing with each other to bring more exotic wares back to their hometown. This could be pretty engaging for your player characters in that they could find increasingly more exciting things at each of these merchants over time, or even pit them against each other in some social encounters. Alright, the last one here is just a big list of unexpected encounters. I think these are great if you find that your protagonists are having a little bit of a lull. If there's some travel or downtime, you can usually drop these in to make for a pretty interesting session. There are a few varieties on this type of table too that can be specific to whether you want combat, no combat, or certain themes, so I'd really encourage you to explore some of the related tables you see here. All of these tables I just showed you and hundreds more are free to roll on finalparsec.com. You can like them, remix them, or build your own from scratch. And the Random Tables tool is just one of many to help you while you're working on your next homebrew campaign, writing your next story, or getting started on your next game. Subscribe to the channel for more cool updates. That's all for this one, and thanks for watching.